Okay, y'all. This is gonna be day 2 of the putting up the there's hundreds of names here, but foundation, underpinning, skirting. There's all kinds of different names you can use for this, but here it is. Here's a look at it. We've got most of the front done in the first day, and we also got a lot of the footing done in the first day. Over here we had to redo a bunch of the footings and all, get everything just right. But you can see, looking down that edge there, it's perfectly flat across there. That's what we was looking for. So we've had a bunch of rain here, so we're getting everything back ready, set up and ready to go here, and we'll be good here shortly. But give you a look at what we're starting with there. That's beginning of day 2. Okay, this is the last one in the front. We got to kind of finesse them in there, especially that last one. It's kind of a pain. And he's getting stage fright. All them holes in there is where they had the deck nailed to it.
Yeah.
There you go. Last one's in. And then over here, we're cleaning up the yard too. Trying to get all the trash and the weeds and all that good stuff pulled out of there, where we can landscape here shortly. We don't landscape much, but when we do, we landscape. But there's this stuff. You can see it. So I'm trying to get everything outside here cleaned up. He's getting the roots and the junk pulled up. This thing has been neglected for a while now, so we'll get it all cleaned up and ready, and get all the trash pulled out, get everything picked up, thrown away, and all that good stuff. We still got to do this side. We haven't. They haven't got finished yet, but he finished, so he started cleaning his side up. So we're digging out for a footing here. We're gonna have a step right there in the middle. Right there, we're gonna have one step. So basically I'm gonna have we're going to end up burying about 2 bricks here, from here to maybe there. Well, it'll be 1 buried and 1.5 buried there, or something like that. When it gets out here, when it gets to that corner, it'll be nothing buried. And the same way we'll go this way, there'll be a brick just about buried here, and it'll come out to nothing here. The concrete will be showing here, and then we're going to step way down and do it again. So we'll have we call that a step foundation or step footing or something like that. Now, y'all, this is not how to do it. This is how we did it, okay? Now, there's 100 different ways to do it. This is just the way we're going to do it. So he's digging down. He's got to be 24 inches from the line, and he's got to be 12 inches from the line. So we're measuring everything out here, getting it. We got our line level across there. And that's how you do it, or that's how we did it anyway. That might not be how you do it, but that's how we did it. So, and basically this thing's just sitting on piers, and then we're gonna run ours right behind them piers. So we're making our footing 12 inches wide for the wall to sit on, or the skirting, or the foundation, or whatever you want to call it. Everybody calls it something different. So There's 100 different ways to do it, but it seems like everybody's wanting to see how people are putting these bricks under a mobile home or modular, or whatever you want to call these things. Some people call them mobile, some people call them modulars, some people call them trailers. I mean, everybody calls them something different. It just depends on what part of the country you're in. So we're getting close there. He's got his little trowel out, cleaning the edges up, making sure it's nice and crisp. That way you don't have to use as much wood for blocking and everything else. So basically right here, concrete's going to be sitting on top. Down there, it's going to be down in the ground a little bit. There's one to get you a little worried. One of them was sitting on it. Yeah, they had a heart attack. Yeah, they didn't like that one. You know, whoever didn't like the smell of that one, that had to stink underneath that house. Here's the look at the step from this angle. Basically, you want that footing right in the middle of them bricks. So we're gonna go over there, right there, and then we're gonna step up and keep going with concrete. So you're gonna have a concrete footing here, run over there, come up, and run that way. So that's how we're gonna do it. We threw all the dirt over here, getting it done. Okay, y'all. Footing goes to there, steps down, and goes down. That's what you call a step down. But that's what we call a step down. We put this here because the gutter up there, the little gutter runs water out. We didn't want it. It's already washed a little hole there. We didn't want it to wash out anymore. So we put that there, and we'll put, basically all this around here is sand. Everything we got here is sand. So we'll put sand over it and try to get some grass to grow on it. But if it don't grow, it'll only go down that far. And then it'll stop eroding. So it's one way to keep the erosion down. We're making up some more, mortar. We're just using 2 pieces of plywood there. Throw the mortar and all on it, make our mortar up there. And that way we don't have to worry about it, the sand or the grass getting in it, and we don't have to worry about it wicking the water out of it so quick because we keep those wet. So we're going to get this started here. We're going to start putting in the bricks here and get this done, and then we'll get back with you when we get a little farther along. Basically, we're going to have to put bricks in here till we come up to here. Then the bricks should go all the way across and tie into here, back and forth till we get all the way to the top. Then when we get to the back, it'll be 10 courses high instead of 4 courses like it was on the front, or 5 courses. There's 5 courses on the front. So we're gonna go from 5 to 10 there, going across there. When we get to that step, we'll add 5 more brick basically, and we'll get all the way across. So that's what we're doing. You look down at it, it's pretty damn straight. Some of the tins twisted a little bit on the bottom, but it's had at least 3 underpinnings under it. This is the 3rd one, so it's going to be bent up. Basically, this thing started life like 300 miles from here. And then it got moved to about 75 miles from here. And then it got moved to here. And now I'm putting another foundation underpinning, or whatever you want to call it. So it's had at least 3 that I know of. So, and it was a convenience store there for a while, so it got beat all to heck. But we're getting it there. We're getting it. So we're making some more mortar here, and we're going to fix this side up, see what we can do with it. Okay, y'all, this is the way the step works. You just start laying them there, and you stop here. So you lay another course, and you stop here. Your third course, you stop here. The fourth course goes all the way. And we got 4 on the front. We got 5 on the front. We'll have 7 here because the footing is so thick. So we'll have 7 here. And then when we get here, we go to 10. So there'll be 3 rows. The 4th row will go all the way. And then you backfill, we're going to cover up basically 2.5 rows, 2 rows probably, which is a waste of money, but it's a pain in the butt to keep putting steps in. So we put 1 step right in the middle, so we didn't have to lose an extra. We saved about $30 by putting that step in there, and brick, not counting mortar. So we might have saved $40 or $50 by doing that, but we did it. And now we're gonna come on through it here and jump across to the other side. But they're getting it laid in there, and we'll jump it here in a minute, and I'll show you once we get this row in here. All right, y'all, we're putting these little pieces in here, like that little piece there and that little piece there. That's basically the teeth to grab it going that way. We did the same thing over here. You knock them out the next day. Basically, it's just supporting to this mortar gets dry. So we got the top run there. So now you see that step there after they took the form and all out. There you go. That's the step. We're running right through it. Still making mortar over here behind us, and we're still chugging right along. So we're getting it slowly but surely. You see this one from the side. You see that, and then you see this. See, this is why we don't like this stuff. When the wind blows, we're up on top of this hill, and the wind's blowing constantly. When the wind blows, that's what happens. So they just blow apart. You can't keep them in there. The water comes and washes out underneath them. There's nails holding them in. There's just, that's what you end up with after 2 months of it. And you've got renters in here. The renters ain't going to come out here and keep straightening and fixing it and all that. They're just going to let it do that like it did. So that's why we don't like it. That's why we're going with bricks. Bricks make it look a lot better. So you got that or that. You can see the bottom down there where it's all busted. That's where somebody takes weed eater around it. And that's, I mean, that's just part of the maintenance. You've got to weed eat around these houses. And when you do that, you bust the bottom of them all up. So that's what we did. We went from that to that. So these 1 foot wide bricks or long bricks really have sped up the process. The other one we did with the regular bricks. They're like 7 inches long instead of the foot long. And they're only 2 inches high, where these are 4 inches high, which these are called utility bricks. So it makes it go a lot faster this way. You get the same result, I think, but it goes a lot faster. So that's why we did it this way this time. We was just trying them out, and we got a discount rate basically on these bricks because they was sitting in a closed down, abandoned, I guess it wasn't really a brickyard. It was a if somebody sell a like a not a wholesaler, but a distributor. It's in a distributor's spot that went out of business. So we bought them at a discount. There we go, we're covering it all up. That side's done. Putting some more, got a little extra cement there, so we're dumping it out. Not cement, but whatever. What's the whatever it's called? But that corner come in good now. Front's done, the side's done. So now, now we're getting there. There we go. At the end of the day, we gained 20. One there, 18 there. Gained 20 on this side. We had 150 sitting here. So don't know if we're quite going to have enough to do the whole back. We're trying to figure out here. Looking good. Looking good.
Oh, tal vez una media hora o una hora tal vez. ¿Dónde estás tú? A ver si quieres me esperas ahí pues.
Trying to get it done here. It's looking good. Want the road shot, we'll get up here so you can see the road shot. It's gonna look real good when it gets done here. That's basically what it's gonna look like there. Looks good. All right, y'all, that's gonna end it for today. We done worked hard.
Oh man, we worked hard.
We're ready to go to the house.
Oh man, I'm ready to go to the house.
We got to get dinner.
Oh man, we gotta go get dinner.
And we'll catch you on the next one. Make sure you give us a thumbs up for filming and subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already. And we'll catch you on the next one.